In this video, we are going to be exploring further the static nature of an Aries Ascendant by looking at the qualities of Leo and the qualities of the fifth house and blending them together and putting that in perspective for an Aries Ascendant. Well, thanks again for taking the time out of your busy day, watching this video, yada, yada, yada. Please subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs up if you don't. Add to the comments section below if you have something else to add. And so let's go ahead and pull this graphic up here. This is, here again, we're talking about Leo and we're talking about the fifth house. If you want to read more about what this says here, you can go to my website here, danceofthecosmos.com, and it will take you directly to the page where I have all this information. And then I also recommend that you check out the videos for the rest of the houses for an Aries Ascendant that I'm creating also, and I suggest you look at those. It'll help us put it all together. Now, so with Leo as the fifth house for an Aries Ascendant, the fifth house is about our intelligence. It's about our knowledge. It's about, but it's also about the like the creative side of our intelligence. But it's just knowledge in general as well. And the reason why creative comes into, and you see co-creation, fifth house is said to represent children. And what are children but the things that we're co-creating in our life, that we want to, that we're leaving behind. And then fifth house, like you see here, amulets, sacred spells, learning. This is all about sadhana. The things that we do, like mantras are related to the fifth house. Mantras are a form of sadhana, whatever sadhana we choose. There's a certain link to our getting involved more with our spirituality is one of the things that the fifth house is related to, because spirituality helps us understand ourself. And the fifth house is a lot about creating our intelligence. So now what we see with Leo is all about establishing and ruling over one's own kingdom in life. Our kingdom can be anything. And for an Aries Ascendant with the fifth house being that kingdom, this is a kingdom of our intelligence. So what this indicates, because Leo is a fire Rashi, and Leo is about royalty and about kingdoms. What this shows is these are typically people with a very structured intelligence. In intelligence, it is the intelligence of knowing the hierarchy of the things that they need to do and being able to see it. And this is very much a part of why an Aries, when I talk about the first house of Aries as being logical, because logical is understanding the hierarchy of what needs to be done next. And we proceed with logic, and you can see why an Aries Ascendant, these people can just put their head down and go forward because they know exactly what needs to be done next. And then what we can also see is, since children are related to this, we can see that because Leo also represents ruling over one's own kingdom in life. So it has something to do with authority figures. It has to do with kings. So this can be someone who places a central importance in their life of children. Their children are the things that they are providing for and taking care of. Now, another thing about Leo is that since it is a fire sign, that means that it's all about the self. That is the image of fire. It is all about learning more about ourself and identifying, but it's a sattvic idea of the self, like the best qualities of ourself and what we can do. And with that in mind, for a person getting involved with sadhana, for an Aries Ascendant with this fifth house of sadhana and mantra, these are the type of people that are going to want to do the best, most purest form of sadhana that they can possibly do, of always wanting, and even their intelligence and the things that they're co-creating are wanting to always do it to the most pure variety. And they're going to help them start to learn more about themselves. So anyways, there's a lot more things we could talk about, But I think the most important thing to understand here is the structured intelligence of these people, and these people understanding, because the fifth house is also about how we deal with the struggles of life, you know, and gaining, like, starting to put together concepts. We're starting to conceptualize here. And so it's about understanding the hierarchy of the concepts of how it is that we go about dealing with life. And with that, it helps that Aries person be able to drive forward. So now, if you like what you see, I recommend subscribing to my channel, adding to this discussion in the comment section below, and thank you for taking the time to watch this. And namaste.